MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Number 15 makes his big league debut right after this. Andrew Suarez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The second baseman, Tyler Naquin.
So here's Tyler Naquin. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Fastball well outside. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Swung on, missed 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that'll get down for a base hit, and this will find the wall deep in the corner, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Here's Matt Joyce now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Crawford is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Colorado. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Ty Culbreth is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan? Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's the pitch. These Rockies guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Set to get his day started, Austin Slater. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
A ball and no strikes. Slater leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
The 0-1 offering started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The set and the 2-2 hit the other way out toward right field. Joyce is there, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First offering on its way. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. Two and one to David Dahl. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Drew Butera is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And it's fouled away.
If you're on the mound right here, why not continue to climb the ladder if he's going to continue to swing at it?
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Cobras is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. Trevor Story will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury.
Number 27, Trevor Story. Batting fifth.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's 1 away.
The third baseman, number 46.
Now in the box, Abiatel Avelino. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
3-0 now. A man at third with 1 away. That's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
A bouncer up the middle. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Standing in now, Andrew Suarez fouled off. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Giants 1 and the Rockies nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Tony Walters. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Hamilton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 15.
Stepping up to the plate, Ty Culbreth. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
No strike.
One and one.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Soft liner towards center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Colorado, the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Hamilton. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The third baseman.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 1 and the Rockies nothing. Billy Hamilton digging in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Billy Hamilton.
Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Culbreth makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Still even at 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The center fielder.
Ready now, Austin Slater. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. On the year, Slater is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Hunter Pence is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Wilmer Flores will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. 2 out with the man at first. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Into the box now, Brandon Belt. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they're up 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Matt Joyce. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
So with that, let's
The
call on the
left
guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. David Dahl is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
One ball.
No runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Jesus Aguilar started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Inside.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The center fielder, number 6,
So now to the plate, Drew Butera, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Slater, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Tony Walker.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. high in the air out to center field. Slater's under it. 2 gone. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Belt over to his left, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Brandon Crawford will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Into the box now, Aramis Garcia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
This is popped up. Aguilar moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Andrew Suarez.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Suarez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Dahl, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Chopped at the plate, but it gets fouled.
Not your normal put-away pitch, a 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
1 ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. We played 4. It's now 2-1 San Francisco. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home. And while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Lays off 2-2 now.
Playing 2-2.
This is pulled into right. Pence is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Slater's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now for Colorado, Matt Joyce. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Flores is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Giants lead it 2-1. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Austin Slater stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 is a curveball swung on and missed. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now back, second baseman.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They still lead it 2-1. John Del Gustave takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 74.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
Leading off for the Rockies, the left fielder, David.
First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Hamilton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Charlie Blackmon will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Charlie Blackmon.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Belt has it. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. San Francisco leads this one 2-1. Charlie Blackmon will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
For the Rockies. Now playing center field.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon.
Stepping up now, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more, Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Abiatel Avellino will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping into the box, Aramis Garcia, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th, and he'll get back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled to first, and he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. You see the average starting play at 318, 8 home runs, and 44 RBIs.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Trevor Gott is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58.
So digging in now, Tony Walters singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hamilton on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. J.J. Bleday will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Colorado. Number 67, J.J. Bleday.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts. Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 5. Chopper to short. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. We're in the 7th inning now. A pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Pence coming on. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Fine work out of the San Francisco bullpen. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 2 and the Rockies 1. Henry Espinoza gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Billy Hamilton will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And the pitch.
Hamilton.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you.
The center fielder, number 50, Austin.
The pitch. Austin Slater is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
No strike.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed his zone.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. Ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now.
Ah!
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Wilmer.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
No. 1 ball.
2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Sean Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
3-1 to him now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Matt Joyce.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Joyce. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Slater's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. He's set, now the pitch.
No. 1-0.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Again, another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Jesus Aguilar is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Runners on the move for second. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rocky ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. James Pazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 47.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Pazos has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Here he comes on 2-0.
No.
Brandon Crawford waits on deck. The 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Brandon Crawford stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Therefore, it is Joyce to take it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Abiatel Abolino. It was a walk in his last trip. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Aramis Garcia swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Alex Dickerson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Alex Dickerson.
And a ball 1-0. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. On his way to second is Blackmon, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
At the plate now, Tony Walters. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. The 1-0 home. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled off. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Pro goes to third, and he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
This one's flared toward left center. In comes Slater. He can't get there as it falls in. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Kike Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Rockies, number 14. Kike Hernandez.
Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The shortstop,
Trevor Cahill comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
number 53, Trevor Cahill.
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Cahill is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 1-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To Crawford for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Striding in for the Rockies, Tyler Naquin, and he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And it's quickly 0-2. And the runner's coming home. Swing and a liner. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. A tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Giants look to celebrate at home next. Wade Davis enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. No balls and a strike to count. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Austin Slater is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now the pitch. Hunter Pence is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Giants down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. We are into extra innings, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given him the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Striding into the box, number 7. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Driven to right field and deep. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit back up the middle. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Flores ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped down the first baseline. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Colorado's out in front, 4-2. Ready for the ball.
Leading up for the Giants, the second baseman,
Scott Oberg takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Number 45, Scott Oberg.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The first baseman, Brandon.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Brandon Crawford is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting, number 46.
At the plate, Abiatel Avellino, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. That's popped up. Naquin has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 16.
Digging in, Aramis Garcia. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball. One ball.
Runner on first with 2 away. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
2-1 the count.
One strike.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll be back in standing up. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Last strike here for the Giants. Count remains 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line towards center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Colorado wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Wade Davis gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Scott Ober earns the save out of the bullpen, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. firesalegames.com.
We about to turn it on.